Kazuki Muto and Victor are essentially two sides of the same coin. Victor gives Kazuki Muto words to heed, telling him that he's going to suffer the same way that he had suffered. He being Victor, that is. And this is because when Victor became like he is, he was attacked by the same alchemist warriors, I should say, that he fought with. Now, what's interesting is that Victor also suffered severe damage and was on the brink of death before being given a kakugane to put in the place of his heart. But the exact same notion for Kazuki Muto. And it turns out that there are 3 kakugane. Kakugane is with numbers of 1, 2, and 3, Roman numeral numbers, mind you. Okay. Each one of these kakuganes are black. Now, keep in mind there are 3 of them. So it begs the question, who has the last one? Now, I believe Victor has number 1 and Muto has number 3. So who has number 2? Now, granted, I might be off by that, actually. I think Victor has 2, Kazuki has 3, and someone else has 1. I really don't remember who has what. All I know is that there's a black kakugane that is just not accounted for yet. Now, immediately after Victor flees to witness the world, essentially, the LXE headquarters is blown up, Moonface is defeated, but not killed, and everybody does their own little debriefing, basically. Now, what's interesting here is the rivalry of Kazuki Muto and Chono, or Papillon, I should say. The reason why it's interesting is because Papillon has always strived to become better and greater, and yet he feels that Kazuki Muto had strived for that effortlessly, or rather, achieved it effortlessly, which Kazuki Muto reassures him that he still wants to be human, that what has happened to his body is not something that he was longing for. He doesn't want to become the apex of humanity like Papillon does. He just wants to be an ordinary human. And I believe Papillon wants to basically bring Kazuki Muto down to that level again of being ordinarily human, because Papillon, at the end of the day, wants to defeat Kazuki Muto as a human. He doesn't want to defeat Kazuki Muto as a dollar store victor, basically, as a third type of being. He would rather not do that, because then it would always haunt him that, yeah, maybe he could defeat him in that aspect, but then at the same time, he'll never know if what Kazuki Muto pulled off that day, the fact that Kazuki Muto killed him with no powers, no abilities whatsoever. Okay? The fact that he managed to do that will probably haunt him for the rest of his days if he defeats Kazuki Muto as Kazuki Muto is now. Which is why he's doing what he can to essentially save Kazuki Muto's life. In a sense, save his life, then after that, take his life. It's kind of a weird thing. You know, I almost see their relationship as a kind of a rivalry friendship kind of deal going on. Makes you wonder how it's going to play out by the end of the series. Granted, I know this already. I'm not going to go that far, because right now we're on volume 6, not 10. And so, we end the arc of the LXE, and we start the re-extermination of Kazuki Muto arc. And the first to be assigned to the task is none other than Captain Bravo. Now, Captain Bravo, as a character, he's become a parental figure not only to Kazuki, but also to Tokikko. And the way that he... it's not just how he orders them around, but how he oversees their activities is less of a commanding officer and more of a doting parent, in a sense. And you can tell that him having to kill Kazuki, and the fact that he made his death look like a drowning accident, goes to show that this pained him deeply. That he probably didn't want to be the one to kill him. If I had a hunch or a guess or whatever, I would say that when the Alchemist army called him up and told him, hey, you gotta kill this kid, he probably told them, look, I ain't doing it. Go send somebody else. And they're like, hey, you don't do it, we'll send people to fucking kill you. And he's like, okay, shit, I'll fucking do it. Maybe that's not, maybe it didn't go like that, but I'm guessing something close. Because it's weird, the two have a lot of similarities in the way that they act, the way they hold their demeanor, everything. So it's just weird to me that Kazuki and Bravo would end up becoming enemies like this. Granted, Bravo is a loyal soldier through and through, and you can tell this. And that's actually probably the main reason why Bravo, I'm guessing, begrudgingly did this task. It's because that's what he is, a warrior. He is a foot soldier that doesn't know how to say no, basically. And hell, he probably has been with the Alchemist army for so long that my guess is that they probably put people up and, you know, give them great homes and shit. And if that's what somebody has been doing this entire time, then they're not going to really have anywhere else to go. There's going to be nowhere else for them. Okay, what I'm essentially saying is that the man has no job skills. That's what I'm essentially saying. Somebody else from Tokikko's past shows up. This guy named Goto. Now, Goto has just passed his Alchemist Warrior exam, and he's known Tokikko for a while. Now, who is Goto in terms of the story? That I'm not 100% certain about. I really don't know. What I do know is that he plays a big role to come. And it's weird, the relationship between Kazuki and Tokikko changes yet again. Before, it was Kazuki wanting to help Tokikko because he owed her his life. Then, it was the two working together under the direction of the Alchemist army under Captain Bravo's orders. Now, it's Tokikko wanting to help Kazuki because she knows that his life is worth saving. And since Kazuki Muto only has 6 weeks to live... Oh, no, sorry. My bad. 6 weeks before he becomes like Victor, they will now have to go back to the site where Tokikko got that kakugane that she implanted inside of Kazuki Muto's chest when she first met him, when he died right in front of her. And that was on the mission that she was on previously before the Ginsei Academy High mission. So what are they going to discover when they go there? It makes me wonder if the Alchemist army will figure out that Kazuki is still alive. Alright, with that being said, what do you guys think of BusoRenkin Volume 6. Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Remember to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, that is. And don't forget to click that notification bell icon. Make sure that you click it again. That way it's a ring-a-ding-dingin'. And you'll know when I put out another video, which will be on the weekends. Hopefully. Alright. See y'all later.